On a rainy night, Lila came into the world, but she did not find her parents' embrace. They, victims of a tragic accident, took their last breath trying to protect her. Left alone, Lila was taken to an orphanage where she experienced the weight of loneliness from a young age. She was a small girl with deep, bright eyes, but it seemed no one there noticed her pain. Days dragged by within cold walls, and she spent sleepless nights wondering if one day someone would truly love her. Finally, at 7 years old, Lila was adopted by a couple who dreamed of having children but were unable to. They saw in her the chance to fulfill that desire. In the first months, the girl did her best to win their affection until unexpected news changed everything. Her adoptive mother was pregnant. Their joy at having a biological child caused the couple to pay less attention to little Lila, who ended up relegated to a corner of the house. When her little sister was born, Lila watched the love and care she so longed for being directed toward her sister. Over time, she felt increasingly invisible, and with a wounded heart she found comfort in the quiet afternoons in the garden where she cried alone. When she turned 18, something unexpected happened. Her adoptive parents decided to bake a cake for her birthday. It wasn't a party, but for Lila, it was the first time anyone had celebrated her birth. A smile lit up her face as she blew out the candles, and in that moment she made a deep prayer. She asked God for someone who would truly love her, someone who would keep her company and fill her life. That night, Lila had an unforgettable dream. In a garden filled with fragrant flowers, a sweet and comforting voice spoke to her. "Lila, you have never been alone. When your parents left, they entrusted you to my care. I have been with you every step, protecting you from all harm. In the orphanage, I kept you safe. At school, I defended you from anyone who wanted to harm you. And now I have something special prepared for you. Trust me." When she awoke, the words from the dream still echoed in her mind, and Lila felt a peace she had never experienced before. From that moment, Lila decided to trust in God's plan. Years later, she enrolled in college, where she was dedicated and the top student in her class. She felt her life was finally taking shape until one day she was called into the principal's office to receive difficult news. Her adoptive mother was hospitalized in critical condition. With a heavy heart, Lila went to the hospital and found her mother weakened, facing advanced cancer. Despite all the pain and coldness she had experienced in the past, Lila decided to stay by her side, never leaving the hospital. Every day she prayed and asked God to heal her. Even though her mother had never shown her love, in her prayers she said, "Lord, please heal my mother. I know she doesn't love me, but I love her so much." With love and dedication, Lila cared for her mother, held her hand, sang to her, and never stopped praying. After a year of struggle, Lila's mother began to show signs of improvement, gradually regaining her strength. Lila was by her side at every small victory, the first look, the first smile, the first movement, and even when her mother was able to stand again. When she was finally discharged, Lila prepared a welcome home reception with a small celebration at home. On that day, before family and friends, Lila's mother gave an emotional speech.
"First, I would like to thank God, and secondly, the angel he sent to me. I used to think I had done a favor by adopting Lila and taking her out of the orphanage, but in truth she is the one who saved me. During my year in the hospital, I heard her praying every day, asking God to heal me. Even thinking that I didn't love her, she loved me so much and prayed to God not to take me. I heard every word, unable to respond. Today, I am here because I fought to survive, just to tell you, my daughter, I love you. My daughter, I love you with all my soul."
Overcome with emotion, Lila hugged her mother and was soon embraced by her father and sister. They all asked for forgiveness for so many years of indifference, and Lila, with a heart full of love, forgave each one of them. In that moment, she knew her loneliness had finally come to an end. God had not only heard her request, but transformed her life, filling it with love and companionship. Now, Lila had a family who loved her and would always be by her side. So believe, grow, and inspire. Nothing can stop you. This story is to fuel your day. Thank you so much for watching and stay blessed.